Okay, dear students, so very good morning. Let's have a quick recap of the yesterday's session. And for that, I'm going to ask you a few questions. So raise your hand, those who want to answer. Hope you have taken the reading of the chapter. So first question is, who was alone on the ledge? Who was alone on the ledge? Yes, I am.
The young seagull was alone on the ledge.
Yes, the young seagull was alone on the ledge. Next question. Why was he alone? Achal, why was he alone? Yes, Achal, you can unmute. Moksh, you can tell the answer.
He was alone. The young seagull was alone on the ledge because he failed to gather the courage to jump from the ledge onto the river.
And what else? Srishti? Srishti?
Mom, he was afraid of taking his first flight.
And what else was the reason that he was left alone on the ledge? Yes, बेटा सुहाना, आपने भी hand raise किया था. Harsh? Wait, Harsh?
Because he was afraid.
Okay, yes, Suhana, continue.
Ma'am, he was alone. Ma'am, he was alone because he was not able to take his first flight, and the other reason was that his younger brothers and sisters were have taken their first flight, and they were with their parents.
Yes, they were all with their parents. They were flying everywhere. Only this young seagull was left behind because he failed to take his first flight. He was afraid. What was the reason that he could not take his first flight? Yes, Bhumi?
Ma'am, the young seagull felt that his wings would never support him, so he was afraid to take his first flight.
Yes, correct. This young seagull, he felt that his wings would never support him. He felt that his wings were quite shorter in size, and that's why he thought that he would not be able to take the first flight. The wings would not support his first flight, and he could not fly. He was also nervous when he saw the wide expanse of this tree and the depth that was there from the ledge. He got scared, he got nervous, and the thought came to his mind that his wings would not support him. Next question, then what did he do on the ledge? What did he do there when he failed to have his first flight? Yes. What did he do there? क्या वो बहुत खुश था वहां पर? क्या कर रहा था वो? Yes, Bhumi.
When he was unable to take his first flight, he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole in the ledge. His parents scolded
Yes.
and and threatening him that he will they will let him starve unless he take his flight. But he ignored it and pretended that he was sleeping.
Okay, so he just stayed there. He went back there, and he also pretended to fall asleep, right? वो और pretend करने लगा कि वो सो रहा है वहां पर, ठीक है ना? Okay, चलिए. What was the reason that the parents, they were upbraiding him, threatening him? Why were they doing that? Aryaman, why were they doing that? Why they threatened the young seagull? Why they were scolding the young seagull? Ashpreet? ऋषिका,
Yes, ma'am.
yes,
Yes.
Harshpreet, हाँ जी बोलिए.
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
Question is, why did the parents upbraid or scold or threaten the young seagull? Why were they doing that?
The parents scolded the young seagull because he was afraid of uh, he was not trying to fly, and he was afraid of that if he would try to fly, then he
Mhm.
will be would be crash, uh, and he would be injured.
No, there was a certain reason that they wanted to take that wanted to take the young seagull the first flight, and for that they were continuously taunting him, upbraiding him, threatening him as well. Okay, let me try to get the response from, yes, Sayam beta. Hanji Sayam.
The young seagull's parents were concerned about him. They wanted him to fly because otherwise he would starve on that ledge and he would never be able to fly.
Yes,
And
correct.
they wanted his fear to overcome.
Yes, they wanted him to overcome his fear and take the first flight. Otherwise, he would just starve on the ledge there. Because it is very important for every bird to fly and learn how to, we can say, catch its prey, find the food. Otherwise, they would be left to starve. And the mother was really concerned. She wanted that the young seagull should learn how to fly, because the next step was to teach the young seagull how to catch fish. Otherwise, he would starve while uh, staying there on the ledge, right? Okay, चलिए तो हम अब आगे बढ़ते हैं. So just a quick summary that how the story is about this young seagull who is afraid to fly. So we see that how his younger siblings, despite their much shorter wings, they flew fearlessly. While this little young seagull, he could not gather the courage to trust his own wings. And the young seagull, he became sad when he saw his parents perfecting his younger siblings in the art of flying. When he saw them teaching them how to catch fish, how to fly, he was actually very sad. So the parents, they kept on scolding and taunting him, threatening him, because they also called him coward. So because they wanted him to learn so that he should not die of hunger. The next day, we see that how he is still left in isolation. And upon feeling hungry, he tries to seek the attention of his family members. And nobody paid any attention to him, only except the mother who was very concerned. She brought a fish in an attempt to eat it, and she was observing her son. She kept on looking at her son because she wanted that the young seagull, he should at least try to fly. The young seagull, he cried out of starvation, hoping that the mother would help him. So on seeing the mother there, on seeing this, we see that how the sight of the fish actually maddened the young seagull. He was very hungry. He wanted to have something to eat, and he was expecting food from his mother, and so he cried out loudly. So we have read up to that part, and we will continue from there. Just give me a minute. Yes. So let me just start from here. So ga, 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 he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Gogola, she screamed back derisively, but he kept calling plaintively, and after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of fish and was flying across to him with it. So when he saw the mother holding the fish, he first made a sad cry, but then he uttered a joyful scream. He felt as if the mother would give him the fish. He saw the mother picking up the fish, the piece of fish, and flying across to him with it. He was really extremely happy now. He saw the mother coming to him, and he leaned out. Just a minute. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. So when he saw that the mother, she was coming to him, he leaned out. वो झुककर उस ledge के किनारे तक आ चुका था, the young seagull, and he leaned out eagerly. He hoped that the mother, she would give him the piece of fish. So tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. So rock के ऊपर tap करते हुए अपनी feet से, he tried to get nearer to his mother so that she can feed him with the piece of fish. But she kept on flying there across the young seagull. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted. As the mother came near to the young seagull, she stopped there. She did not give him the piece of fish. Her wings motionless, the piece of fish in her beak, almost within the reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer. And then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. So this young seagull, when he saw the mother approaching him with a piece of fish in her beak, he was extremely happy. He was sure that now he would be fed with the piece of fish. But suddenly, the mother, when she approached him, she stopped at a distance. वो कुछ दूरी पर रुक जाती हैं और बिल्कुल motionless वहां पर खड़ी हो जाती हैं. The young seagull, he was waiting, and it was a moment of surprise for him. He was wondering, thinking, pondering why she did not come near. But he was maddened by hunger. भूख से वो तड़प रहा था. And उसने छलांग लगा दी. He dived at the fish. जो मदर ने बीक में फिश का टुकड़ा रखा हुआ था. He dived to get that piece of fish. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into the space. Now see the condition. The young seagull, he did not know how to fly. But because of the hunger that he had, he jumped towards the fish. But what happened? He fell outwards. वो बाहर की तरफ गिरने लगा, and then following the downward path into the space. उस open path से he started falling down. And then a monstrous terror seized him and his heart stood still. So monstrous terror, of course, गिरकर मरने का डर तो सभी को होता है. And the same fear, it actually struck him. And he felt as if his heart had stopped working. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outwards. Now it is quite natural for the birds to fly. So the moment he started falling downwards, automatically the birds जो थे, उसका जो wing था, वो spread हो गया outwards. The wind rushed against his breast feathers and then under his stomach and against his wings. हवा जो थी उसके चेहरे से, उसकी बॉडी से होते हुए उसके विंग्स तक पहुंचने लगी. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting down through the air. He was not falling headlong now. Headlong means recklessly. अब वो नीचे की तरफ carelessly गिर नहीं रहा था. He was actually now able to fly because अब उसकी जो डाउनवर्ड जर्नी थी वो थोड़ी सी स्लो डाउन हो गई और वो अब जानबूझकर नीचे की तरफ नहीं गिर रहा था. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. उसके wings से हवा पास होती हुई उसे महसूस हो रही थी और वो headlong नीचे, सीधे नीचे recklessly नहीं गिर रहा था. He was soaring gradually downwards and outwards. Now जो bird था, जब उसने छलांग मारी, वो धीरे धीरे नीचे आ रहा था. फिर उसे महसूस हुआ कि अब वो ऊपर की तरफ उठ रहा है और बाहर की तरफ वो जा रहा है, क्योंकि उसके विंग्स ने काम करना शुरू कर दिया था. And he actually started to fly in the sky. So very gradually, slowly, he started soaring downwards and then moving outward. अब वो सीधा खाई की तरफ नहीं गिर रहा था, वो धीरे धीरे गिर रहा था और आगे की तरफ बढ़ता चला जा रहा था. He was no longer afraid now. He just felt a bit dizzy. Dizzy क्या होता है? Unfeeling, uncomfortable feeling होती है. Spinning around, जैसे सिर घूमने लगा हो, वैसी एक फीलिंग होती है कि आपको जैसे बैलेंस नहीं मिल रहा हो. एक पल के लिए उसको डिजीनेस महसूस हुई, चक्कर सा आया. बट देन ही फ्लैप्ड हिज विंग्स वंस एंड ही सोर्ड अपवर्ड्स. क्योंकि उसके विंग फैले हुए थे तो वो सीधा नीचे की ओर नहीं गिर रहा था. एंड ही स्टार्टेड सोरिंग ग्रेजुअली एंड मूविंग आउटवर्ड्स एंड देन ही स्टार्टेड फ्लैपिंग द विंग्स. द मोमेंट ही फ्लैप्ड हिज विंग, वो ऊपर की ओर उठने लगा. He soared upward और वो उड़ान भरने लगा ऊपर की ओर. गा 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 Gaukola, his mother, swooped past him. Her wings, her wings making a loud noise. जब मदर ने अपने बेटे को ये पहली उड़ान भरती देखी, she was extremely happy. And she swiftly passed near him. Swoop past him means moving swiftly just near him. Her wings making a loud noise. So जैसे ही वो अपने बच्चे के पास से swiftly गुजरती हैं, you could feel the loud noise of the mother's wings flapping across. He answered her with another scream. तो जब मदर ने खुशी से उसे cheer up किया, गा गा Gaukola, he also answered her back with another scream. It was a scream of joy. Then his father flew over him screaming. He saw his two brothers and his sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. Curveting means leaping like a horse. उड़ान भरते हुए जब आप छलांगे से मारने लगते हो. So they were doing all these gestures in a happy moment when they saw their brother, this young seagull, taking his first flight. They were all cheering him. So curveting and banking. Banking means flying with one wing higher than the other. एक जैसे बिल्कुल नदी के सरफेस के पास से अपने आप को थोड़ा सा कर्व करते हुए जब आप उड़ान सी भरते हो, स्टेडी उड़ान ले रहे होते हो, विंग को बिना फ्लैप किए, that is banking. And then soaring and diving. So they all expressed their happiness by jumping, curveting, banking, soaring, and diving. They all were cheering for the young seagull. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly and commended himself to dive and soar and curve and shrieking shrilly. So वो बिल्कुल भूल गया कि वो कभी उड़ नहीं पा रहा था और अपने आप को वो एक तरह से शाबाशी देने लगा. And he started soaring and diving and curveting and shrieking shrilly. वो खुशी से चिल्ला रहा था, वो डाइव कर रहा था, वो curveting कर रहा था. And he started commending himself for taking his first flight. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him with the little ridges moving over it, and he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. He was extremely happy. So he came near to the surface of the ocean. He started flying just above the ocean, and he saw the vast expanse of the sea, the green sea beneath him with little ridges. Ridges होते हैं बेटा elevated surface जो होती हैं, जो ओशन के बॉटम से उभर कर आती हैं, वो ridges होती हैं. जो ridges यहाँ पर उन waves को भी कहा जा सकता है. So as he saw the sea there, he kept on sliding, gliding over the sea. He turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. खुशी से वो चिल्ला रहा था, उसने अपने बीक को साइडवेज हिलाया, वो अपनी खुशी एक्सप्रेस कर रहा था by shrieking, shouting loudly. See, this is the happiness when you feel, when you do certain thing for the first time and you become successful. When you overcome your fear and then you become successful, you are overjoyed, you are overwhelmed with that success, and you just fail to express that happiness. And same was with this young seagull. उसे समझ नहीं आ रहा था वो क्या करे, वो डाइव कर रहा था, वो कर्वेटिंग कर रहा था, वो श्रीक कर रहा था, जोर जोर से चिल्ला रहा था, expressing his happiness because he had taken his first flight. वो कामयाब हो गया था अपनी पहली उड़ान लेने में. His parents and his brothers and sisters had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning to him, calling shrilly. Now देखिए समंदर पे जो ग्रीन algae होती है, plants होते हैं, वो surface पे कभी-कभी पाए जाते हैं. So they just landed on that green flooring that was ahead of him. So जो brothers थे, sisters थे, they all landed on that and they started calling him. Beckoning him means making gestures, calling him there. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise again, flapping his wings. So as it was his first flight and when he tried to land on the sea, उसके पैर जो थे, जब उसके पैरों ने उस समंदर को टच किया, थोड़ी देर के लिए वो थोड़ा डर जाता है. As it sank into that green flooring, he screamed with fright and he started flapping his wings again to again take a flight. But he was tired and weak with hunger and he could not rise. क्योंकि वो भूखा था, कमजोर महसूस कर रहा था, वो उड़ान नहीं भर पाता है. He could not rise actually. So exhausted by the strange exercise, his feet sank into the green sea and then his belly touched it and he sank no farther. तो जैसे उस ग्रीन फ्लोरिंग पर उसका पैर टकराता है, वो डर जाता है और वो उड़ने की कोशिश करता है, लेकिन वो उड़ नहीं पाता है क्योंकि वो बहुत कमजोर हो जाता है और वो इस पहली उड़ान के बाद थक भी जाता है. एंड वो गिव अप कर देता है और उसके फीट जो है उस ग्रीन जो फ्लोरिंग थी उस पर सिंक होने लगते हैं. फिर उसकी बेली टच होती है और उसके बाद वो और ज्यादा अंदर नहीं जाता है. एंड ही फाउंड दैट ही वाज फ्लोटिंग ऑन इट and around him with his family was screaming, praising him, and their beaks were offering him scraps of dogfish. He had made his first flight. So we see here that how this young seagull had finally taken his first flight successfully. And now all the family members, they were supporting this young seagull. They were cheering for this young seagull. He was able to overcome his fear. So tell me, students, what actually did you get from this story? Raise your hand. What did you learn from this story? What is the theme discussed in the story? हाँ जी बताइए. Yes, Bhumi?
Unless we face our problems, we can't conquer it. So first we should face our problems, only then we can conquer the problems and solve it.
Yes, correct. We cannot run away from our problems. We have to face it and face it with bravery, courage. हाँ जी बेटा खुशी, आप बताइए. What is your takeaway from the story?
We cannot always keep on running from the problems. Once we will have to face them.
Yes, okay. हाँ जी बेटा आंचल, what else you can add to it?
Not everyone will always help us, even if they are our parents or someone really close, which is why we need to stand up for ourselves and learn how to live by ourselves independently.
Yes, you should be confident enough. You should have the courage and you should have that courage to live independently as well. You should not depend on others, right? So we see that how the seagull who is on the stage of learning how to fly, he is nervous, he does not have the courage, but still how he manages to take his first flight. And this is all done with the support of his family. So somewhere we have to make some independent efforts as well. हम दूसरों पर depend नहीं हो सकते. We should have that self confidence in us, right? हाँ जी बताइए. और जुझार आप क्या कहना चाहोगे? Yes, दक्ष बेटा बताइए. What is your takeaway from the story?
We can say that parental encouragement and discipline play an important role.
Yes.
Play an important role in shaping the destiny of the young children.
Yes. And anything else?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, of course, parental support is important. When I introduced the chapter, there we have discussed about the importance, the value of parent support. And then we discussed about overcoming fear. So see, it is very important in life that we should try to overcome and face the fear. हमें डर पर काबू पाना पड़ेगा, तभी हम आगे बढ़ पाएंगे. And it happens always that whenever you are doing a certain thing for the first time, you feel nervousness. You feel you are scared of that thing because you don't know whether you'll be successful or not. But you should try to make an attempt. जब आप कोशिश करते हो, when you make efforts, then definitely you get success in life. Yes, beta Achal, what else you want to add?
We should not underestimate our abilities, because if we start to underestimate our abilities, we will start to underestimate and then question our goals, and we will never be able to achieve them.
Wonderful. जैसे जो यंग सीगल था वो अपने आप को अंडर एस्टिमेट कर रहा था बिकॉज उसने खुद ही अज्यूम कर लिया कि उसके जो छोटे विंग्स हैं वो उसको सपोर्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे. सो वंडरफुल पॉइंट आंचल. वी शुड नेवर अंडर एस्टिमेट आवर एबिलिटीज. हैव फेथ इन योरसेल्फ, हैव द सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस, वर्क ऑन परफेक्टिंग योरसेल्फ, लर्न स्किल्स. फिर आप कभी अपने आप को अंडर एस्टिमेट नहीं करोगे. हाँ जी बेटा मोक्ष बताइए आप क्या कहना चाहते हो.
Nothing is impossible. If one thinks to do it, it can be done easily with determination.
Yes, wonderful. This is a good takeaway from the chapter. Nothing is impossible in this world. You just should have the courage to do it. Because once you show that determination in your life, you actually become successful. Halfway is covered if you are courageous and you have the determination and you make efforts. आधा रास्ता हम तय कर लेते हैं. So it is very important. हाँ जी भूमि. Yes, बेटा.
Ma'am, no one is born perfect. The person becomes perfect by the faith in him, and so we should have faith in ourselves. And
Yes.
our first step toward goal is always difficult.
Yes, of course. We should have faith. We should also keep our goal in focus. Hanji beta Kushi, what else is your takeaway? Yes, beta.
We should
हाँ बताइए. Continue. Yes, खुशी. खुशी छाबड़ा आप
We should
कभी
never
participate
get
नहीं
dis-
करते हो. हाँ कंटिन्यू करिए खुशी. हाँ जी बेटा बोलो बोलो.
we should never get discouraged on watching others, because we also have the ability to do.
Yes, correct. दूसरों को परफॉर्म करते देखकर हमें डिस्करेज नहीं होना चाहिए. वंडरफुल पॉइंट, राइट? सो वी शुड ऑलवेज हैव कॉन्फिडेंस इन आवरसेल्फ. अगर दूसरे बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं तो उनसे जेलस नहीं होना चाहिए. उनसे उनके एंथुसियाज्म को, उनकी परफेक्शन को देखकर हमें कभी भी घबराना नहीं चाहिए. अगर हमें अपने आप पे कॉन्फिडेंस है, हमने अच्छे से प्रैक्टिस की है, इवन इफ यू आर डूइंग द थिंग फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम, वी शुड नेवर बी अफ्रेड ऑफ दैट. यस शिवानी बेटा बोलिए.
We should not lose our confidence to reach our goals.
Yes, we should not lose the confidence. So see how wonderful takeaways are you have shared with each other. You should note all these points because all these points are the theme discussed in the chapter. Shivani, mute yourself. Okay, students. So this is all from this chapter. Your homework is to find answer to these questions, thinking about text that is in your textbook. We will discuss these questions tomorrow. So come prepared with these answers, okay? And then we will continue with the second part of the story, that is about a black aeroplane, right?